Welcome back to The Power and the Glory. Today's scripture is taken from the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 9. Before I get into the scripture, please like, share, and subscribe. It does make a huge difference to the Google algorithm. And thank you to my existing subscribers. I do really appreciate your ongoing support. So I'll read the scripture now. Be not quick in your spirit to become angry, for anger lodges in the heart of fools. So this verse is thought to be written by King Solomon, and it advises that it is foolish for people to give way to anger, because when they do so, they demonstrate their fundamental lack of wisdom and emotional control. So let's get into the verse in a bit more detail, starting off with the first part. Be not quick in your spirit to become angry. Well, this verse is a direct warning to the reader not to indulge in angry behavior. The inference here is that hasty actions committed to without wisdom and self-control will lead to disaster and ruin. And then moving on to the second part of the short verse, for anger lodges in the heart of fools. Well, the emphasis here is that anger is a defining characteristic of fools who are hasty and careless and lack emotional discipline and self-control. So the key message here, unsurprisingly, is to control and govern one's emotions rather than to be driven and controlled by those same emotions. Self-control, by the way, is one of the fruits of the Spirit and a defining characteristic of God and those who serve him. Now, Ecclesiastes 7 discusses the broader, as by way of context, discusses the broader nature of a fool. And the fool is seen to be, in this chapter, representing someone who is haughty, impatient, quick to anger, and lacks self-control and wisdom. So I put together a few tips on handling angry situations in your day-to-day lives, and I'll list those now. First off, pause before you respond. Take a 10-second pause before you respond to anybody that's angry, and seek not to react with anger. Pausing gives you time to recover your equilibrium and respond with logic and wisdom. Diffuse the situation with good listening and patience. Be an active listener and let them air their grievance fully. Listen to them, then respond. Encourage them to open up and show that you care by not confronting them, but listening intently. Return anger, if given, with kindness and non-resistance. Respond to anger with softness and kindness and encourage them to open up. This will really turn down the temperature of any angry situation. Let's identify the problem and discuss potential solutions. Listen, ask questions, and identify what the problem is and discuss potential solutions. Now, the key here is to get the angry person fully invested in this problem-solving process. Be hard on the problem, but soft on the person. So work hard to find a resolution to the problem, but be soft on the person and treat them with kindness. And finally, seek God's guidance. Lead with peace, and in an angry situation, ask God for divine guidance and discernment on how to resolve the issue.